There have been 1,000 terrors of the sea, born of myth and legend. But there's never been anything quite as dangerous as that man right there. Jonathan Reed.
What's going on, everybody? Special nighttime episode. Oh man, how's everybody doing? I know everybody and their grandmother's live right now. That's okay. I will not waste your time at all. So thank you guys for being here. And the only reason is because I will not have a stream in the morning, nor will I be on daily. I have some people coming to town, so I will be gone for most of the day. I will be back for the Monday hangover though. But that's about it. That's about it. So just want to make that announcement. No morning stream tomorrow, nor will I be on daily. So yeah, I have some real, I don't know what you call it, real life stuff going on. But yeah. So I was like, let me go live tonight, talk a little Super Bowl halftime show. The game was like what? The game stunk. You know, there was competing halftime shows and competing stuff going on. I don't know, man. Sundays is usually a day of like, I don't do crap. I don't even like, well, I watch like old movies. So, holy freaking Christmas. Brother, this isn't Cobra Cast. What are you doing over here, man? What are you doing? Don't leave Jeremy's show. He'll give me a call later and be mad that I'm streaming over him and I took 100 people away from his like 10,000. 10,000. So, holy crap, dude. Shout out Samsung. Holy crap. I need to come work for you, man. I was just at Cobra Cast and decided to come to a good show. Wow. Shout out, man. $100 donation. Dude, I don't know. Maybe I'll play Roast Teeth. And also I told you, like everybody, I was gonna try to do at least one afternoon show over here because there's people that can't watch in the morning. So, just one of those things. But Elite Super Governor says Jay is awesome. Oh man, you guys are too nice, man. Too nice. Again, there will not be a morning show at all. Well, stuff was happening, man. I don't know like what the freak is going on, but holy crap. Donald Trump just came out with this banger. Thank you, Elite Super Gun. And Samsung, God bless you, man. Seriously. Thanks for keeping the lights on over here. Seriously, brother. That means a lot to me, man. That you would spend like your hard-earned money on little nobody. Shout out. God bless. And that goes for the rest of yous. Dang. The Super Bowl halftime show is absolutely terrible. One of the worst ever. Was it all in Spanish? Was it all in Spanish? Oh, we'll probably show the Star Wars trailer too, because and we'll probably go over that on little nobody saying you're not the most important man on the internet. Bro, I ain't no one special, but the fact that you came over here just put a smile on my face. Had a little church this morning, watched an old movie. Life was good. Let's see. It was all in Spanish. I didn't hate it though. I thought it was fine. I was waiting for the Twitter clips to see if it was it was like that crazy. Didn't see too much, but Doug B for a $50 donate. What are you guys doing, man? First time super chatter, first time viewer, much better than do not say you're my favorite black YouTuber, Mr. 3PO. Oh man. If you're just joining us, I don't really know these people. I don't even know why they're giving me money. It's very interesting that people would like give me money to such a small channel of 6,000 subs when there's another guy who's got 140,000 subs just crushing it, but I pray blessings on all your family, that's for sure. Dang, $50 holler followed up by Samsung's 100. Hi Jay, can you please come to Disneyland? It's expensive over there. I'd love to. I've never been in my life. So maybe just one time. What's he Brian says the change found in Samsung's dryer lint collector. You found $2 in Samsung's dryer? $2? That guy's just like just popping out of his pockets, right? We don't know either why we're here. Yeah. Here's some more money. Elite Super Ground for 2. Wow. Crazy. You guys are amazing. I don't know what to say. I didn't think anybody would show up. I didn't think anybody would show. We got 100 people here. Let's see. It makes no sense in front of the greatness of America and does not represent our standards of success. Creativity is an excellent. Man, Trump is mad at this halftime show. Nobody understands a word this guy's saying, and the dancing is disgusting, especially for young children. Now, if they were twerking and like there was like gay men, I saw the clip of the gay men kind of grinding on each other for like a few seconds. The NFL is supposed to be family friendly, so I ain't against women twerking, But there's a time and place for that type of dancing, right? You know what I'm saying? Like there's a time and place. So if the NFL's showing that kind of stuff, knowing that there's families watching the Super Bowl, it's pretty bad, man. Uh Bro, if you're freaking serious, Captain Penguin, if you're serious, I'm dead serious, bro. Email me. The email is in the description. Say, hey, this is Captain Penguin. If you're serious, I will do everything in my power. If I got to drive over there, I would love to check out Club 33. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would love, if you're serious, brother, I will try to make that happen. I don't know. You know, we'll try to make that happen. Send me an email. We'll get the conversation started. Like, when's the best time to go? When's the best time? All right. If you're serious, you're probably serious if you're sending me $10. Holy crap, dude. That would be, I know you can't record in there and take photos. It's okay. But dang, that's amazing, dude. I've never been to Disneyland. So Jay, I'll miss you tomorrow. Yeah, I'll miss all you guys too. What are you guys doing, man? Like, just you guys don't have to give me like is this where we donate to Cobra Cats? Oh my gosh, Jeremy is going to hate me. Oh, I mean, he streams everybody else. Shout out Cornboy, who crushes me in Mario Kart on a daily. Thank you, Captain Penguin. Elite Neil for 20. I just did the same thing I did for last year's atrocious halftime show. Rewatch the halftime show for Super Bowl. What is that? XLI. Oh, Prince. The Prince halftime show it's got to be top 3. Michael Jackson was my number 1. Whitney Houston singing the national anthem is probably my favorite. I canalist over on Rumble. Turning in early tonight so I can watch. Just stopping in to say hi and have fun. We'll watch on the replay. Man, no need, brother. This week I am going to announce the New York meetup where we're going to be, and Daytona meetup. Things are coming together. If you really want to know, join the Patreon. It's join the Patreon. There's a free Patreon, or you can support me over there. Best place to support me. You guys are amazing. Doug B re-ups his membership over here. And Captain Penguin again. Man, you guys are just freaking, what are y'all doing, man? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing, man? Thank you. Thank you for all the love. I'm very serious, but it's harder now because members have to schedule months in advance, sometimes years, and my friend is low on the totem pole of members. I got it, brother. Hey, but maybe we can work something out. If someone could get me some tickets with fast passes, that will help. That will help tremendously. Captain Penguin, send me an email, brother. We'll talk on the email for sure, man, for sure. And I'll even like schedule like a meetup, and we'll go live for park hopping, and we'll do the whole 9. I also hear like Knott's Berry Farm is very nice over there. So, but dude, just to step into Club 33 and just sniff the air and say I stepped in it. Oh man, that would be unbelievable. But I'd like to get over there anyway. Shout out to you, man. Thank you guys for being uber generous tonight. No need, but thank you. Holy crap. I'm blown away. Let's see. The show is just a slap in the face to our country, with setting new standards and records every single day, including the best stock market in history. There's nothing inspirational about this mess of a halftime show and watch. It will get great reviews from the fake news media because they haven't got a clue on what is going on in the real world. And by the way, the NFL should immediately replace this ridiculous new kickoff rule. I think Trump is more upset with the kickoff rule because he's mentioned that multiple times than the halftime show, if you want my honest opinion. You know? That's what I think. I think he's like, I hate that rule. So let me the Super Bowl halftime show is trending. So let me say something and off we go. Off we go. Make America great again. I will say this, like this was interesting. And listen, if you liked it, I I don't care. Like what you like, man. Like what you like. Someone asked me when I'll be at MegaCon. Probably the Saturday for sure. Saturday for sure. I don't know if they have me scheduled for any other days. Look at this. Look at this guy, Rick. Jay, which con are you coming? If I go to whatever the one the Rippaverse is at. If Rippaverse is going to GalaxyCon San Antonio, I think I'll be there. So I think we'll keep you posted. The best way is to sign up for the Patreon. So all right, for those that watched, can you guys let me know if this is true? Can you guys seriously let me know if this is true? I saw this and I was like, wow, that's crazy. Super Bowl Sunday lineup. Roger Goodell approved. Opening ceremony was Green Day, calling Trump supporter. Now, I don't think they didn't do that at the Super Bowl, but Green Day has been huge in saying anybody that votes for Trump is one of these people and all that stuff. So they had Green Day perform. The national anthem was Charlie Puth. LGBTQ vibes in his music, but low key on politics for now. Okay, well that's fine. How was the national anthem? How's the national Raider? What the freak are you doing, man? What the freak are you doing with 20 gifted memberships to the channel? People are green over here. Here's your Shout out to you, Raider. Hey, I miss you, brother. I miss you, man. I hope to see you at MegaCon, bro. I miss you, man. National anthem should never sound like you're in a jazz lounge. The national anthem was whelming, nothing to report, forgettable. They sang the black national anthem. Well, I knew they were gonna do that. Who won the Super Bowl? I think Seahawks dominated, right? It was a gentle rendition of the national anthem. Okay, so it was nothing. America the Beautiful was sung by Brandy Carly, a lesbian activist, anti-Trump, anti-Christian takes, cheered Don Lemon and anti-ICE church invaders. That's who they had singing America the Beautiful. Brandy Carly. Did she look like a butch lady? Yo, what's up, Mike? I hope I get to see you this month, brother. It's going to be awesome. National anthem sounded like an R&B Christmas song. So did they have like a woman that looked like a man sing America the Beautiful? Crazy. Carly, did I say it right? Carly. Brandy Carly. I don't know these people. Carlisle, whatever. The Black National Anthem was sung by Coco Jones. They had the Black National Anthem out there. That's great. Bad Bunny, anti-ICE, anti-Trump, demonic, radical, LGBTQ themes, mostly Spanish lyrics, rumored dress for queer icon tribute. Well, that didn't happen. Jay, are you skipping daily? Yeah, there'll be no daily tomorrow. I have some people in town. I got to meet them early. I will not be on daily or my show tomorrow, but I will make it back for the Monday hangover. So, did somebody raid me? The freak? Bad Bunny's halftime show was just boring AF. That's it. If you don't understand the Spanglish, man. If you don't understand the Spanglish, of course it's boring. You don't know what he's saying because he's probably talking about you. And overseeing this whole circus, Commissioner Roger Goodell, the guy who gone full woke, pushing DEI hires, NFL. Yeah. Well, he didn't wear a dress, but that's a lot of anti-Trump, except for the national anthem, which I don't think that guy. I think that's a stretch. We got to call it what it is. That's a stretch. But yeah, these artists definitely have had horrible things to say about America. Green Day, Brandy, Bad Bunny, Coco Jones. I don't know if they've said anything about America, but it was the Black national anthem. A little unnecessary. So, yeah. Let's never forget the greatest football team of all time under McGinty and Falco. The Washington Sentinels rose to greatness. The Washington Sentinels? Man, I'm missing the joke, bro. Maybe because it's late. Jay-Z Entertainment Company has control of all the performers. Aha. That makes sense. Let's see what Westcott America has to say about all this. Westcott is kind of like, I just like to hear his takes. Do I agree with all of them? We'll see. Oh, the replay. You got me. You got me on that one. You freaking got me on that one. You got me on that one. My bad. It's 11 o'clock. I'm sorry. It's 11 o'clock. It's not morning. And Yo Jitsu, my dude, coming in hot with fire. 11:11. Make a wish. All right, let's see what Westcott. He could get it, man. Let's see what he says.
I can't get into it. Can't get me watching the Puerto Rican Bowl. You ruined it for me. There's something about it just ain't American. I don't know if it's Jay-Z or damn Bad Bunny. It's too Puerto Rican for me. You messed it up. I'm gonna check out the Turner Boy halftime show and see how that goes. But that's it.
I heard the Turning Point got 6 million views on YouTube. That's crazy. All right, we'll keep it going.
Yeah, I can't watch this. Anyways, this whole Trump being racist thing got to stop. Trump is not racist. Black people work for Trump. You know that, right? He only hires people that like him. Yeah, I would do the same thing. I don't want to hire a racist nigga like you. Why would I? So you can sabotage me? So you can stab me in the back? If you got an opportunity to hire somebody that actually likes you, I suggest you take that path. You do know Martin Luther King's niece, Alveda King, worked for Trump before, right? You know that. Martin Luther King's niece. What's the matter with y'all? She's a staunch supporter of President Donald Trump. You got a white boss. You don't want y'all want to DM me talking about, fuck these white crackers. So tell that to your boss. You're going to show up to work tomorrow and do whatever he said. Yes, master. You a damn slave and you know it. At least you're getting paid this time. Your ancestors didn't. They did all that work so you could get an opportunity to earn a living. And all you do is sit on the computer and just scream and cry all day about how you don't get a fair chance.
Well, he really went
off. That's why nobody likes you. You're ungrateful. You got just as much opportunity as I do. You got the same 24 hours as the rest of us. Find a way to get ahead. Look in the mirror, realize that you're the problem, and make a change.
He went from the Super Bowl to like, hey, let me give you some words of wisdom. Oh, man. Westcott, I got to get him on the show, man. I got to try to get him on the show. Patrick Bet David says Roger Goodell's praying that Turning Point USA's I almost said TPUSA. Turning Point USA's halftime didn't just hit 3+ million on their YouTube live stream. This could completely disrupt the halftime show business model. 10 million commercial spots are on the line. This could be the topic of discussion tomorrow. I think they did more than 3 million plus, right? I think they did more. Yo, what are you doing? The Nerdy Mechanic. If you have an Instagram, I highly recommend. Same name. If you have an Instagram, highly recommend. The Nerdy Mechanic. You working late? She usually works night shift on airplanes. Beautiful woman that's a mechanic on big airplanes is in this chat, fellas. That's all I'm saying. And she dropped 10 gifted memberships, followed up by War Machine with another 10 gifted memberships. Holy crap, guys. What are you doing? Here's Roast. Samsung says big, beautiful planes, the best. I don't have a Trump voice. It's terrible. It's the worst. I don't have any voice, but this annoying, scratchy voice that you hear, like what I'm saying. It's pathetic. I'm sorry. A little nasally, a little Down syndrome, a little nasally. That's my voice. Okay, that's just what it is. The fact that people would listen is a miracle in itself from God above. He's like, hey, I'm gonna show you my power. We're gonna make this kid that sounds a little retarded with nasally voice. We're gonna let people. We're gonna let people watch it. Oh, what was the racket? How late you going tonight, Jay? I don't know. Hail, Jay. What's up? What's up, Jerry? Hail from work. Look at that. This is going to be interesting to see if this actually has an effect. So I don't know if it will. It definitely will be a talking point. But when you're paying, he's right though. When you're paying 10, we were reading an article with Ryan. It was starting. These advertisers were paying 10 million minimum. And some of these ads were 25 million, depending on the length of the ad, for 30 seconds, 45 seconds. Are you serious? $10 million? And then come to find out they play your ad during halftime show. They might have charged a little bit more. And then it's like, yeah, people tuned out and they went to YouTube instead. We lost 6 million people watching, which might not be anything. I don't know how the numbers work, but Pat Bet David said 3 million because I guess the ads I guess they promise so many millions of people watching. So if it dips, if they say there's 100 million people watching and it dipped like 3 to 6 million to 95 million, it's like, hey, we didn't get our money's worth. That's kind of wild, huh? Shout out to Jay Mods in chat. Take care, all. Shout out to you, brother. Thanks for dropping by. And Darth Jager says he's another 5. You guys are incredible, man. You guys are freaking incredible. Freaking incredible. Rick says the weight loss shot had like, and it also, if these advertisements hired like celebrities and stuff, endorsements, and they cost a whole bunch more. I read that 16.5 million people watched the Turning Point USA show between 2 YouTube channels and Rumble. Interesting. We had the White House posted this like right before the show. Here we go. Jay always gives me my money's worth. He knows best. Elite Super Grind.
We don't do subtle. We choose bold.
The first time in history flying over the rope of America.
We don't limit our ambition. Never have. We build big. We move fast. We bet on ourselves and don't apologize for winning. We say what we mean and we stand by it.
If you don't know, now you know.
We are fully, proudly, and unapologetically American.
You know what's crazy? There was a lot of commercials to use AI in your everyday. Like they were pushing a ton of commercials to like, you know, use AI for your it's wild, man. Sign of the times that we're living in. Listen, you know what's even crazier? The fact that Jake Paul's out here, right? Turning off the halftime show. Let's rally together and show big corporations they just can't do whatever they want without consequences. Which equals viewership for them. You are their benefit. Realize you have power. Turn off this halftime. A fake American citizen performing who publicly hates America. I cannot support that. Freaking Jake Paul. That had 25 million views. That's insane, dude. Jake Paul also came out and was like talking about these. I haven't watched a single Olympic because of these retards right here. I just can't. I know there's people that are not like these people. I know it. I know there's good people out there. They ruin it for me, man. They ruin it for me. These Olympians that are just like, oh, I don't like the American flag. America's bad. It's free. It's aggravating, man. Jake Paul says, wow, shut the F up. From all true Americans, if you don't want to represent this country, go live somewhere else. Freaking Jake Paul is the voice of reason. I agree. I'm just saying, it's like, it's great. How is he the voice of reason right now? How is he the voice of reason? I think he goes on again and yeah, he's like, if you don't like ICE, then you can't call 911 when you're in trouble. If you don't respect law enforcement agents, then you shouldn't depend on them. When Billie Eilish gets her home broken into, it's not going to be F ICE. I can promise you that. I can't believe Jake Paul is the voice. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Crazy, man. Crazy. That's freaking crazy. Like this is America to me right here. Mexican restaurant in Arizona offers free meals to all ICE agents. Sammy Mexican Grill is drawing both backlash and support over the decision. Well, obviously.
Everyone who works for ICE, all federal agents, can come to Sammy's Mexican Grill. Here they will be treated with respect and as they deserve.
The Salvador owner accuses critics of having Trump derangement syndrome. Do you think this restaurant will survive the backlash? Yes. Yes, it will. I want to see the protesters come out and protest these people. I want to see the protesters, man. Oh, man. Pretty wild stuff. The truth of the matter is, no matter what we see on Like, no matter what we see on social media, um, there's more people on our side. It's just they're just not screaming about it, you know? That's the thing. While Bad Bunny took one of the world's biggest stages on Sunday, rocking the Super Bowl halftime show from Levi Stadium, Kid Rock tried to outshine Bad Bunny with his own concert for Turning Point USA. I don't think he was trying to do anything. I think he was just offering an alternative, right? I think he was just, and he only did like 2 or 3 songs. There's other people there as well, you know. Uh, the freak MAGA won't debate with a libetard like me, Joe. Didn't you used to go to like weren't you in Cobra Cast, Joe? Aren't you the guy that was crying that people were sending super chats to Jeremy? Weren't you that guy? Yeah, sometime. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. You are that little bitch that cries in Jeremy's chat when he gets super chats. So what are you doing over here? Excuse my French. TMZ posted a poll. Who had the better halftime show, Bad Bunny or Kid Rock? I said a bad word. Sorry about that. Then debate me. Listen, buddy. Enjoy the show. I'm glad you're here. I'll let the chat handle you. And if I get sick of seeing your doo-doo brown J, because I take offense to that, okay? The fact that you have the letter J as your name, as same as me, and you decide to use the color doo-doo brown because you probably like tasting other man's poop when you, give him a little sucky-wucky. All right, let's continue. It's 11:30. Sorry about that. I don't think kids are watching. Anyway, I got you covered for the cuss jar day this time. F that crybaby. I'm not very good at like doing that kind of stuff. I don't really say, like, Jeremy's definitely much better than me. So, listen, I went to church. I had a church day today. Don't make me all like have to go back tomorrow. Okay. Holy crap. Apparently there was over 100,000 votes and Kid Rock is winning. Interesting. Well, let's see the here it is right here. Sorry for the bad language. That's normally not me, but every now and then somebody. Yeah. Turning Point USA All-American Halftime Show pulls at least 6 million people away from the Bad Bunny Super Bowl performance over here on Geeks and Gamers. That's crazy, dude. That's freaking crazy. How was it? How was it? Did you guys enjoy it? Was it just different? Do you think some people tuned in just because they wanted, even though they didn't like the performers, they just tuned in because, they just didn't want to support like what was happening at the Super Bowl? It was very simple, but it was still entertaining. It felt like I was watching Star Search. Man, you're so bad at this, bro. Actually, I take back everything I said about you, Joe. I literally think you're someone with Down syndrome, and I feel bad for saying that. So I apologize. I only call my friends retarded. I don't call real retards retarded. So I didn't mean to say you're retarded because I really think you are retarded. So I'm just gonna leave it alone. So yeah. So just carry on in chat. I'm not gonna mention you anymore. I feel bad for you. All right. If Joe is still here, I dropped $100 on Jeremy's stream just now against my better judgment. Hope it brightens your night. Nagranon says I liked it. My mom just wanted to see Kid Rock, but my stepdad is based. The Bad Bunny halftime show was boring. Don't worry, Jay. I'll lend you the swear path. Thank you, man. Thank you. Jay's going off, and I love. It's what are you gonna do? You know, every now and then, God forgive me, please. I'm supposed to represent the Lord on Sunday. I got 30 minutes left. There were people dressed up as bushes. I heard it was like a Puerto Rican, like it's like they tried to decorate the halftime show like Puerto Rico. And so he was just kind of like walking through like Puerto Rico. You know, Jay, your English is terrible. Dang. Oh, he said Joe. Look at that. My bad, corn boy. I misread that. Yeah, I also heard Pedro Pascal was in the show. That's right. My bad, corn boy. My reading is bad. But at least I'm aware of the problem. This is Pete Hegseth. Apparently this happened on the Turning Point show with Kid Rock.
You know, I awoke one Sunday morning all alone with this song stuck in my head. And in that moment, something or someone spoke to me. They said there was still a verse that needed to be written for this song, and to get up and write it down.
I hope I don't get claimed, kid.
There's a book that's sitting in your house somewhere that could use some dusting off. There's a man who died for all our sins. Hanging from the cross, you can give your life to Jesus, and He'll give you a second chance till you can't.
What is this timeline, bro? That we have Kid Rock preaching the gospel. We have freaking Kid Rock talking about Jesus and reading your Bible.
Take it. If you got a chance, take it while you got a chance. If you got a dream, chase it, 'cause a dream won't chase.
All right, I don't want to get claimed, but you know. That's wild, man. There's a book that's sitting in your house somewhere that could use some dusting off. A lot of people were cheering. I think we all know, like a lot of people have a Bible, and you know, they don't read it. Now, this is weird too. This is weird too. Bad Bunny has wiped his Instagram following his Super Bowl halftime show. Is that true? I don't see a community note here. I don't see a community note. Why would he do that all of a sudden? You know? I don't like, listen, Joe, you could attack me all you want. You can't attack my chat. So if I start seeing some afueras emoji, off you go. Off you go. Should we just kick him out now and just get it over with? Like, can we just kick him out? You got to put the afueras. Well, there's our Naganal. Yep, it looks like it's coming. It looks like it's coming. There it is. Yep. Nagranal, you have my permission. No, B-Man, let me give the orders, please, before you jump and do something, B-Man. Nagranal, it's you get it, man. You got him. Nuke him from orbit. Get him out. B-Man, be careful, man. Be careful. He said, sorry. You're a little quick there, B-Man. You're a little quick. Well, if he's still here, oh, there he is. Nagranal didn't get him. What's wrong with you? Yeah, I don't mind. Now he's talking about the mods. I mean, look at this. I gave Nagranal a chance, but Nagranal let us all down. He let us all down. Yeah. Yeah. Goodbye. I'll do it. Goodbye. Goodbye. The rule is like you can attack me. That's fine. Just don't attack my chat. I love my chat around here. I like my chat. Nagranal went full mo, man. It's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed if Nagranal shows up again. Oh man, Nagranal, you let him all down, man. You let us all down. You let us all down. That's all I'm saying. You could attack me all day. You could joke. It's cool. Just don't attack my chat. That's all. Come on now. Come on. Know the rules. I think the highlight of the Super Bowl is the streaker. Apparently there was a streaker on the field. He's trying to get his pants off. And it took like one of the New England players to actually finally like slap him a little bit. Doop. Yeah, right there. Hey, look at all the love here. Look at all the love. Went from love to like for the chat real quick. What do you mean, Mike? Why Mike got to be so controversial? Look at Carrie Lake. Carrie Lake says you are a P word. You really are a P word. Carrie Lake. Who's she talking to? John. You said I love my chat. I like my chat. Oh, okay. She went after John, the former governor of Ohio. She says, love the halftime show, which celebrated the wonderful Latino culture. Great pick and great show. Bad Bunny hit a grand slam home run. Carrie Lake, you really are a P word. Yo. Was that Bruce Wayne streaking at the Super Bowl? Why would I not be surprised? My man, Bruce. Oh. I don't know, man. I don't know. I gotta tell you, man. I have never heard of Bad Bunny in my life. I think because his music is not in my. It's not my demographic, I guess, because he doesn't sing in English. Correct? He just does his. He's just Spanish. So if that's the case, then I'm probably not. You know, probably not in my Spotify. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, holy crap, Carrie Lake just slamming the guy. He's a disgrace. I'm from Ohio and I don't claim him. He is a failure. Dang. Dang. He speaks English. He said he was doing the show in Spanish despite English speakers. B-Man says lurking, driving to the office. Dang, B-Man. Be careful out there. Be careful. Also, this one here, this was if you didn't know, we talked about it that Elon Musk was giving away $1 million if you use Grok to make a commercial about Grok. And this was the $1 million winner. This guy named Andy. Doesn't have the biggest following. Has a company up here. He's an AI dork. 8,000 followers. Dude is a millionaire just for going on his cell phone and making this ad. That's crazy, dude, that you could be instant millionaire.
Galileo, your time has come. Wait!
Grok, does the sun orbit the Earth?
No, we can see that Venus shows crescent phases like the moon, so it orbits the sun, just like Earth.
Hey, Grok, how many leeches is too many leeches?
That's it. He did a video on Galileo, and he's $1 million richer. Crazy. Jay, did the numbers come out yet on how much the audience was lost during the halftime show? No, we probably won't ever see them either. $1 million. Well, Randy, you said you could do better, but you obviously didn't. That was AI. Yes. So Grok is like AI. So like if you have like the blue check mark, you have access to Grok video. And so they decided that they were going to do an ad contest and they were going to pay $1 million. Oh, you were just joking. Gotcha. They were going to pay $1 million to the winner. And then it went down. So this was the $1 million winner. This was, wait a minute. Hold on. Look at that. He's like, says, thank you all. That's pretty cool. There was a $1 million, dude. That's insane. I thought they gave out the there was a $500,000 winner. I guess not. Oh, it's just one winner of $1 million? Huh. What was I? They only had, hold on. They only had 4,000 submissions. Wow. And that was the winner. That's wild, man. As a Hawks fan, the NFC Championship was always was always the Super Bowl. We watched the Puppy Bowl for the halftime. It was fantastic. Who won the Puppy Bowl? Who won that thing? I have no idea. Also, this report just came out. I don't know if you guys saw it or not. I was only going to go till like 12. I got to get up kind of early tomorrow. Gen Z's the first generation officially dubbed dumber than the last. Why do you think that is? Why is Gen Z the dumbest generation? Is it social media? Did we fail them in our education system? Was that like part of it? Like, were they programmed in our education system? Was it TikTok? Are they easily manipulated? Was it the teachers, public school? Was it our colleges because they, or was it a combination of all? Skibbity toilet? Public school, Mr. Beast, it was his fault. I think it's a combination of everything. Technology, but Gen Z is hopeless in general. Why don't we ask Gronk? I think it's a combination of the public school system not kind of catching up with the times, with like teaching the time. They're still teaching. They're still behind in like some of the stuff that they're teaching. And then it's like, I'm telling you, man, it is a combination of all that stuff. A lot of them, Gen Z, the number one job a Gen Z wants to be is a streamer. You know? So they all wanted to be streamers. They wanted to be TikTok famous, and they didn't care about anything else because they were just going to be a streamer. Also, is this the same generation that got the freaking participation awards? Are these the same people that grew up like not having grades on their tests in some schools? Yeah. I know there's some Gen Z in here, right? Good night from Rumble. I'll complain in your Rumble stream tomorrow. I don't know, man. Gen Z, it's like we went from they became equipped with all the information of the world on their fingertips. So no dodgeball, no jungle gyms. Yeah. That's true. But it's like, I mean, truthfully, you don't have to write an essay anymore. You could just use ChatGPT. You don't need to do math anymore. There's apps where you could just take a picture of the math problem. It'll give you the answer. I'm not saying that's the right way to do it. I'm saying like that's just available. Oh, look at this. See? I mean, that was a private school. I was talking about like our public school system. Yeah, private schools and homeschool kids are like on the high rise, man. Like you could see clearly like there's like graphs like kids that were homeschooled and that were in private schools and stuff like that, how they're like I think the graph was like 45 or 55% higher than people that went to public schools. I believe this. I mean, look at Isaac. I mean, when you teach young people that they can be whatever they want, even if they want to change their sexes, and then get a degree on gender studies, and that's changing the world. I mean, what do you expect, man? I'm Gen Z, went to public school, have a great job, and own a home and a new truck. We all ain't stupid. No, no, not everybody. They're just saying your generation. They're not talking about individuals. Speaking of someone young enough to experience it, in high school, we were taught a bunch of BS that we'd never ever used instead of something like how to balance a checkbook or write a check. Yeah. When I was a school teacher, I was baffled at what they were teaching our young people about money. It was nothing. They literally were like, get student loans. They literally had someone come into the school. Oh my gosh, I see you, Cash. They literally had someone come into the school system, and I was so against it. But I don't make that call. I was fifth grade. I was fifth grade. Like, I really didn't have, but I was a basketball coach. They had someone come into the school to teach them how to apply for student loans. It was like, here's how you get into debt. Let me help you. Let me help you get into debt. And not just like $100 in debt, $100,000 in debt. Freaking crazy. My man, freaking Cash, coming in here hot with 10 gifted memberships to the channel. Shout out to you, brother. And Nate says, I'm just here to pay my respects to the Don. Appreciate it. But Cash, here's your. That, and we're always taught if you didn't get at least a 4-year degree at a good college, you were screwed. Trade schools were never 100%. 100%. Trade schools, I always said this, it's like freaking, where's auto mechanics and home ec and all that stuff? I really wish they would start in the 10th grade and like letting kids decide, letting them try to decide on where they might like plumbing, linemen, stuff like that, construction, mechanic, stuff like that, welder, builder, any kinds of trade. And if they were like Isaac, they were just roasting you in the chat earlier. And whatever, like, I think it, like, do we still do associate's degrees? Why do we have associate's degree? Is associate's degree even a thing? I think associate's degree were great. What, back in the 1960s? I got an associate's degree. What can you do with an associate's degree now? There it is. See, you started finding what you love to do while you're in high school, and the school should point you in that direction. That's what I think. I even cooking, like being a baker or a chef, if that's something you want to do, like by the time you're in high school or 12th grade, you should be like on your way to an apprenticeship or a school like that. I did aerospace classes in high school, and here I am working on planes. See that? Hey, don't bash associates. I'm not bashing them. I'm saying, what are they good for now? What are they good for today? You know? I'm going to tell you this too. I have an associate's degree too. I have one. What am I going to do with it? Nobody cares about that. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm saying like nobody cares about it. Associate's degree is what you get in tech school, Jay. Really? All right, hold on a second. When I went to college, after my 2 years, I got an associate's degree in general studies. In 2 years, I got that. And then I finished my bachelor. And then while I was finishing my bachelor, they let me take master classes. Jose says, no, you get a certificate in tech school, not an associate's. Mm. It must have changed. Must have changed back in my day. I'm 45 and I still don't know what I want to do. Well, I have one in liberal arts and science and one in law enforcement technology. Yeah, mine's in liberal arts. I think it's all a joke, man. It's, if I could be honest. I think once you try to discover exactly where you're going, where you're heading, like from 11th, 12th, and a couple years after that, that's where you should be. That's where you should be. I think the job of the future is AI. Is it called an AI generator? I think AI generators is going to be a crazy future for them. I hate to be that guy. Is it called an AI generator? Hold on one second. I was listening to videos about it. Oh no, it's called an AI agent. That's what it's called. An AI agent. People are already making a ton of money creating an AI agent for companies and stuff like that. An AI agent is something that you would create to help people with like responding to certain emails, and things like that. It's an agent. It's like a secretary. It's an AI secretary or whatever you want to call it that helps you. They call it an AI agent, and people can create those for different types of customer service needs or something that they're doing even in their personal stuff. What's up, Rhino? I see you, brother. That's an AI agent. I agree with you, Mike. I agree with you. But there'll be people out there that won't know how to do it, and they're gonna hire people to do it for them. There's people that don't even know how to prompt correctly. Let's watch before we close. Maybe. The freaking Star Wars dropped the Mando and Grogu teaser trailer. What the heck are they thinking? Have you guys seen this?
Sometimes we choose our path. Other times the path chooses us. Through it all, we keep pushing forward, driven by a deeper purpose, guided by an unseen force. The journey never gets any easier. The bond just gets harder to break. This is the way.
Only in theaters and IMAX May 22nd.
Bro, are you telling me you spent over $10 million for this? You spent $10 million when this was your chance to get people excited and hyped up for your film? You kind of recreated a Budweiser ad? And you spent over $10 million to do it? You could have just released this on your social media. You did not have to spend probably 10 or 20 million. The minimum for ads at the Super Bowl started at $10 million. The minimum. So depending on when they showed this or whatever, it could have been 10 to 20 million dollars. And I'm like, I don't get it. There are people out there praising this as like, I can't wait. Listen, you know who's praising this stuff? The people that are already excited for the film. If they're already excited for the film, then yeah. Oh, I got to see Mando and Baby Yoda. All right, that's cool. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. They can love it. I'm okay with that. I ain't mad at anybody who is enjoying this. Star Wars is in a horrific spot. A horrific spot right now. And you're doing like AI tauntauns? The freak is this? You need to be doing everything in your power to make sure people are going to see this film. I don't understand it. It makes no sense to me. You should have given us something where we were like, holy crap. I can't wait for this film. That's what you should have done. These people at Lucasfilm are so, in my humble opinion, they are very prideful that people are already excited. They don't think Star Wars is a failure at all. Not at all. They think everything is great over there. These people are sniffing farts, man, for like the past few years, thinking everything smells like roses. What are they doing? Star Wars is in a horrific place. It is literally dead in the water. And I don't care whatever gets trendy or whatever. If Star Wars is trending, cool. It's crazy. If you look at the Disney Plus shows, it just gets lower and lower and lower. And listen, for whatever it's worth, people loved Andor. But Andor was like the greatest Star Wars that nobody watched because the ratings were in the toilet. So it's like if you're writing the greatest thing ever, but nobody's watching it, what's the point? Because you've damaged the brand so much. This is shit. Like if the people that are like, oh, Baby Yoda's cute and everything, that's cool. They're gonna think this is cute. I totally get it. When you are doing an advertisement, you've got to make people that might have been sitting on the fence or didn't care say, okay, we're gonna go take the fam to see this. Does that make sense? Recreating a beer commercial and you think it's funny when this is the first Star Wars movie to hit theaters since the Rise of Skywalker, and you guys think everything is okay? What? What? Are you serious? All this was for people that were already going to watch the film. And you spent with Sam Elliott and everything, I mean, 10, 11, 15 million dollars for this when you could have just dropped it on your Twitter. Man, I'm shocked, man. I'm a little shocked. I was expecting a little bit more. At least show like a bunch of action scenes. The thing I find funny now is I can never escape talking about Star Wars, and it is the people online are saying the Mandalorian's not going to drop their best teaser trailer on the Super Bowl because the movie doesn't come out for a long time. I'm seeing that cope already. You guys, they're not going to drop the best teaser trailer at the Super Bowl. They're going to wait till it's closer to the movie release. Are you freaking retarded? There's more eyes on that, on the Super Bowl ad, than anything else you can do. And that's what you think? Are you freaking retarded thinking that tough, that type of cope, man? That is unbelievable. When does this movie come out? July? Wait. It says on here. I don't even know when the movie May comes out in May. It's 3 months away. And this is the teaser trailer on the Super Bowl with millions of people watching, thinking that Baby Yoda is going to bring people in. I could be wrong. I could be really wrong. This might have worked like right after season 2 of Mando, when Baby Yoda was at the peak of Star. Like, listen, there's no denying the numbers. The Baby Yoda toy was unstoppable one year. It made a ton of money. And that's when like Mando and Baby and Grogu was at its peak. It's at its peak. They waited so long for this movie to come out. I think people are like, we moved on, you know? The little kids that had the Baby Yoda dolls have grown up a little bit. I don't know. I don't know, man. Yeah, but they weren't even ready for the Baby Yoda merch. I know. I guess we'll see what happens. That's what I'm saying. Like that's my point. This commercial is for like these people still think Baby Yoda has all the hype. We just gotta put Grogu on the screen and people will show up. That's what they think. That's what this commercial looked like to me. Let me put this on the screen. They'll see him again. But yeah, that thing is dwindled. Good luck. Remaking a Bud ad for a cheap pop was a choice. Yeah, I don't know, man. Let me see let's see what we got here. Since I'm on this. It just looks. We go back and play some of the teaser trailers for like episode 1 and 2 and all that. And of course, the freaking. Hold on. This is the wrong channel for this, but we're just going to do it anyway. This aggravates the crap out of me. This freaking. 2.7 million views. Disney Star Wars is dead. I thought I was watching a Budweiser commercial. Can't wait. Maybe just show some of the movie. This doesn't feel like a movie. It feels like an event. May 22nd can't come soon enough. Oh my gosh. I guess this means they're taking the Lilo and Stitch approach to marketing the movie. I like the teaser, but it's disappointing. This actually feels cinematic. IMAX makes sense. This is the way. Did I see a Tauntaun? Hoth vibes are back. Yup, just peed my space pants. We're so back. I have a feeling this is not in the film. I think it was just an average. These people are thinking that Sam Elliott and Tauntauns on Hoth is in the film. That's not going to be in the movie. They remade a beer commercial for the Super Bowl. Oh, these people are kind of. If it's in the movie, if this scene is in the movie, I will apologize to them. But there's no way it's in the film. And then the official Star Wars account retweets these freaking bot accounts. Like they retweet, like, look at this. Look at these people. Look at this. How weird this is. Marco Milk, 500 followers. This looks so fake to me. Got the fake avatar. Star Wars response. Maddie, I saw Pedro Pascal. Oh, it's the same picture. Home of the Pedro Pascal Chicken Little thread. Of course, Star Wars responds. 2 Pedros, 1 Super Bowl. We won today. Star Wars, correct. Playing with Legos or watching Star Wars, followed by Star Wars. These whole bot accounts, man. If anyone needs me, I'll be here till May 22nd. He, her. Shut up about anything ever. Taylor Swift. We're so back, says Ash. A she, her. Harley says, I'm so excited. Followed by Star Wars. I hope Din or Grogu win the Super Bowl. Star Wars responds. I mean, it's just like, it's so weird. Cat, they mean everything to me. Star Wars responds. Star Wars has 6.3 million followers. Responds. That's literally my family. Cat. All I do is talk about Star Wars, Marvel, DC, and fictional characters and film. That sounds kind of weird. Crying, looking at Grogu driving. Lauren is crying over the trailer. Star Wars responds. It's just, I don't know. Taylor Swift and General Hux. Star Wars responds. This is a gay boy. Anyway, you get the idea. You get the idea. They respond to all these bot accounts, you know. She, her fan account. Star Wars responds. So, hey, what's up, culture? Do you guys get the idea? You get that point here? Like, there's a video here. Like, there's a video to be made here about like the way Star Wars responds to these weird accounts. You know, how come they don't respond to me or Raging Rhino? Like, look what Star Wars account says. Just letting you know, with bad grammar, I still cannot stop thinking about it. My boyfriend said I can go to Galaxy's Edge soon if Swagman say yes to. See you in Batu. This is what they call the Star Wars Twitter account, if you didn't know. They call it Swagman, if I'm saying it correctly. They're like, oh, Swagman, can you respond to me? And then the Star Wars account shows up. It's very weird. It's very weird. Like, look at this account. Maul's Apprentice, a Star Wars icon, avatar, Marvel, Star Wars spam. You see what I'm saying? It's just weird. if you take this word swagman and search it, it like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It just constantly responds to like people. Oh well. Hannah Solo account. Ahsoka Tano's #1 fan since 08. Pro horse girl. Yeah, what does that mean? I'm never going to shut up about how obsessed I am with the way the lightsabers look in this animation. Anyway, you get the idea. This is their brand now. You would think someone with like 6.3 million followers, like, all right, I'm done. I can't talk about them anymore. I would laugh if Sam Elliott narrated the movie. He might be, you know. Maybe if I'm wrong, I owe them an apology. I didn't watch the Super Bowl slop this year, but saw that Robert Kraft anti-Semitic commercial on Instagram. That was cringe. The anti-Jewish hate commercial. Yeah, that was a little oh my gosh, no freaking way. Bro, this can't be real. Kid in Bad Bunny halftime show, not 5 years old, detained by ICE. No way that's real. Yeah, the anti-Jewish hate commercial was very. Did you guys see the anti-Jewish commercial or anti-Jew hate? Is that what it was? Am I saying it right? Anti-Semitic, whatever. They had a black kid saying, "I know how you feel. I get treated the same way." To a Jewish kid that was getting like bullied. The black kid shows up and is like, "I got your back. I know how you feel." And we're like, "What?" And they put these blue stickers on all the bad words. It was weird. Jesus gifted a membership shout out. Wait, why are you streaming? I just logged on to YouTube and I'm graced with a 3PO. By the way, great take. Shout out, man. I'm about to fall asleep. Oops, sorry about that. Hold on. Let's bring that back up. So you telling me there was a kid in the halftime show. When the halftime show was over, I showed up and arrested the kid. Let's see. All right, here's the ad right here. Here's the ad right here. Anti-Semitism ad. So he's getting bullied.
Bro, look at. Did you see that? Should we tell him? So bad.
Like he's getting bullied bad. Like everyone's staring at him, right? Let me just point out that it was white people doing it. No, there's no morning show. I have stuff I have to do. So here are the bullies, the white kids, right?
Bro, look at. Did you see that? Should we tell him? So bad. Oh my gosh. So funny.
Dirty Jew is written on his backpack. Replaced by a blue sticker.
Listen to that. Thank you, man. I know how it feels.
I know how it feels. The black kid says, "I know how it feels." You know how it feels to be called a dirty Jew? What? Share the blue square and show that you care. What the freak? He put the blue square on his shirt. And then he stole his bike, bro. I don't know, man. It's kind of weird. It's just freaking weird. I don't get it. And then they said, hold on, what was the stat? 2 in 3 Jewish teens have experienced anti-Semitism. You know who else? You know who else experiences bullying in this country? Christians. You know who else? Asians. I almost want to say 5 out of 5 kids in high school experience some sort of bullying. You know what I mean? Like cripples also experience bullying in high school. I didn't want to bring that up, Brian, but yeah. I've bullied, yeah. We don't talk about that, Jay. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Oh well. I'm about to end it, man. I won't be live in the morning. I have something I have to do. Some people are in town, so I won't be live. Everybody gets bullied. I know, man. I know. It's kind of like a part of life. Anyway, that's the show, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for hanging out with me for an hour and a half. I was only going to go an hour just because I will not be live in the morning. I will not be on daily either. I don't know who my replacement is, but I will be back for the Monday hangover. So I'll be back for the Monday hangover. Maybe, unless I fall asleep because I didn't get any tonight. But maybe we should. I should go to bed now. I got to be up in like 4 hours. 4 hours, man. Off we go. God bless you guys. Have a great night. Thanks for all the love today. I appreciate you, man. And I'll catch y'all when I catch y'all on the next run, man.